Brother Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5. 3, sir. 3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, oh. Don't turn it out till it get no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is the last one that I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid of
Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday it is. Welcome to Defenders Live, DOAE Show for short. That's DOAE Show.com. You can go there, or at DOAE Show. Any of these things you can go to use, especially if you want to talk to us on the social medias where we are
Yes.
at DOAE Show. You can also use the hashtag Arm Yourselves on the Twitter.
Yep, we're on all the social medias, but primarily we hang out at the Facebooks, the Twitters, and the MeWes.
Yep.
Because we're older and we can only
it's
keep up with
harder
so
to
much.
keep track of everything.
It is.
Okay.
It is. And for those of you that are just now tuning in,
Hi.
never heard us, don't know who we are, I'm Harry, and that's Lloyd.
Hi.
We're just here to turn around and have a good night. DOAE Show. Oh, so much stuff to dive into. So many great things. Go to mojo50.com.
That is
to
correct,
hang out
correct.
all of the great hosts that are over there. The great lineup we have. And the weekend people as well.
Because they're
Please,
amazing.
Because they are amazing.
You should really check them out. Look,
They
these
don't
guys
get near enough. They don't get near enough push and enough credit.
That's mainly
And
because they are
we
only on the
love-
weekends
we-
and nobody
yeah.
wants to listen.
Yeah, and that's not that they don't want to, but usually they tend to podcast it during the week and everything else. But I wanted to give them credit for stuff because without them, they wouldn't be there,
That's true.
and that would suck. And so, anyway. Lots to dive into.
Yes.
So many things. Yes, I'm not wearing a hat. Thank you for noticing.
That's correct.
I
He got a haircut finally.
Oh, and I left the hat in the other room. Okay, I just didn't feel like grabbing it. I can get it by break time if it suits you, but I will. Anyway, so let's kick this off right, because what Monday would not be complete without a completely asinine story, which is mostly what we realm in anyway. But just saying, California and China are teaming up on a climate change research.
I'm
Institute.
sorry. I know it's Monday.
Yeah, I figure.
Harry, I know it's Monday. But at the same point in time.
Yes, Lloyd.
But at the same point in time. Repeat that one more time.
One more. Say it in your good ear. Let me turn the
it.
volume
Thank
up.
you. Yeah,
Okay.
there we go. Okay,
Here we go. Are you ready? So,
yep. Right here.
California and China
Uh-huh.
are teaming up on a climate research institute.
I'm not getting it. Like, sounds like I
know it sounds weird.
sounds like you said California
Yes.
and China are teaming up on a climate research institute.
Yes. The probably one of the single most pollutant states in the United States is teaming up with the single most pollutant country in the world to come up and collaborate on a climate research institute.
Why am I just drinking coffee?
Because we're not smart. Because it's Monday and both of us should have known better.
We should have known better.
As tensions between China and the United States ratchet up, former California Governor Jerry Brown sees a way to bring together the world's largest carbon emitter and a U.S. state
Wait.
that leads the way
I'm sorry.
in energy standards. Yes.
The world's largest carbon emitter and a state.
The United States state.
A state of the
The
United
U.S.
States.
state that's leading the way in energy standards.
Because that's going to help us.
Oh, it will. Because Jerry Brown did such a crackerjack job with that state.
That boy has done such a good job. Oh, yeah.
So good. Brown and Xi Jinping.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Brown and Xi Jinping.
Close enough.
Close to hashtag like a native. Hashtag nailed it.
There you go.
China's top climate official, because God knows China has to have a top climate official.
If they didn't, then they wouldn't be able to be in the UN.
Just a quick question: is the top China or is China's top climate official? Does he live like on the highest mountain in the country?
No.
Oh, okay, because that's something they would do. They both announced a new university partnership focused on climate research and policy on Monday as part of the United Nations Climate Action Summit in New York.
New York.
New York. While
Wait. Wait.
Is there a problem?
Yes.
Okay.
First off,
So I think I know what you're going, but let's see if you're going the same way I'm going. Think we are.
So first off, Man in the High Tower. Mm-hmm. If you guys don't know that show or
the High Castle.
High Castle, Man in the High Castle, show or book, you really should.
It's
because,
amazing.
You know, it's
I gotta
like
get caught up on it
Japan
again.
takes over. It's Japan, but Japan takes over
Well,
California,
only because the U.S. lost World War II.
supposedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly. Anyway,
Allegedly.
besides that,
Yeah.
the world's biggest polluter and our country's one of the largest states
Come on.
are going to the
on.
United States
Yep.
most polluted town
You're so close. You're
to
like,
have a climate summit?
so close to where I was going. Like you're right there. So
I'm
you
just-
have China.
Yeah.
It is so close for China and California. They're like right there.
Oh yeah, they're like peas in a pod.
So like he said,
Yeah.
the world's leading foremost in
It means they're going to spend a lot more fossil fuels
to get So
and everything. They're
China
going
went
to be
from
burning
here-
more jet fuel.
China went from here to California, and they both went
Wasting
from
so much
California
gas.
to here to New York.
Wasting so much.
Yes.
So much.
But they're going to go together, get in bed together,
Thank you.
lay as it will in a biblical sense,
Uh-huh.
to form a climate change institute.
They're going to come together
They're gonna-
right now.
Wouldn't California and China make the ugliest babies? I'm just saying. If the two of them had babies, it would be ugly.
Well, California knows how to party
California knows how to party.
in the city.
City of LA,
That's right.
they keep it rocking.
They do keep it rocking, Harry.
Thank you, Lloyd. While it may seem like an unlikely pairing, Brown has been building a partnership with China for years.
Oh, years?
Years. It's
Years?
funny that Jerry Brown has
I'm sorry. One more thing. One more thing.
been... You got to stop meeting like this.
International conversations between leaders should have been started between the President of the United States, because that's actually his job,
Yes.
and China, not the state governor who has no legal jurisdiction anywhere other than
The state.
California.
And actually, he doesn't have anything because he's not the governor.
Right.
He's literally just an unemployed man
Now.
now. He's been unemployed for a while now.
So what you're trying to tell me is
Uh-huh.
that somebody who is unemployed and has no part at all in politics
Uh-huh.
has gotten his state involved in something that technically is illegal and unconstitutional based on the way our system is set up.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're doing it in New York.
Yes. Yes. They're doing it hard in New York. But yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Here's my thing with this, and I'm just going to throw it out there. So people are all up in arms and PO'd. You know, oh, Trump and Russia, Trump and Russia,
Trump and Ukraine is another one.
Trump and, oh God, I'm glad I've missed that one. So, but they still count that as Russia. Because
Can I do a
Ukraine is-
sidebar there?
Can I finish my
Yeah,
point real
finish it-
fast?
finish
Let me
your point,
finish
finish
that,
your
and you
point.
can have your sidebar.
Okay.
The fact that they're pushing so hard with Trump and oh, he's Russia and this, that, and the other. Nobody thinks it's a little bit odd that an ex-governor is canoodling with, a very powerful foreign diplomat like China.
No.
Like nobody's bothered with that by the least.
No, not at all.
I'm just saying, if we're gonna, all things being equal,
Look.
look.
So the whole thing with Ukraine, just on the
Yes.
side. Okay, we had a story. I could have gone to it, and I could have pulled it up for you. But instead, I decided to let it be like just kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, out here in the ether, because everybody's going to talk about it, and it's going to be a big thing.
It's something that we may want to pull on later.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a big stink. Thank you. Well,
Not if you have Anton Teal.
that's true. Anyway, so Joe Biden went to the Ukraine to get his son out of being prosecuted.
Oh God, yeah, no, I did hear about this. Damn it.
Okay, and when he did that, he told the Ukraine, as the vice president at the time, that if you decide to prosecute my son and not fire the prosecutor, you can kiss all your money goodbye. All your support from us, you can kiss it goodbye. He did that. He got the prosecutor fired and his son released. Now, the big news story...
Hold on. That's not the big news story?
No, the big news story is that Trump pointed that out. And Trump is the bad guy for pointing it out.
Isn't that blackmail and
Yes.
that's international? Daggone it! It's right on the tip of my tongue.
It's enough of a crime for him to have done that.
Yeah, that's an international crime. That's like
he should not be running for president anymore. Biden should not be running for president anymore because of what he did.
Biden should be in jail.
He should be in jail for trying to get his son out of
No. It's not even trying to get him out. Because look, it's one thing because every parent's going to want to try and get their kid out.
I get
of jail.
it, but doing it the way that he did.
That's what I was getting. Yeah, you don't turn around and tell as a sovereign nation that, oh, by the way, if you continue doing this and you don't do it the way I want you to, then we're going to withhold stuff from you. That's not how that works.
Right. It isn't how that works. So anyway, speaking of holding on to things, maybe he should have let go and just gotten the release that Atron Teal gives you.
Since we mentioned it.
Since we mentioned it, we might
Very
as well.
good roll into, Lloyd.
That's right. Thank you, Harry. But Atron Teal is an amazing product. Look, it has blends of polyphenols inside of it. Those blends are what brings your gut health back to life. It rejuvenates all of those microbes inside of your body to make sure that not only are you regular and clear, we really need Cabin Boys, My Pipes Are Clean.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. That's the that popped into my head. That's where it goes. But it also gives you more energy. It keeps you from having brain fog because your body can actually process the food better, which means you get more energy and more nutrients out of the food, which means your body works more efficiently. So you have more. You're able to sleep better during the night. You're able to work more efficiently during the day, and you don't have that nasty brain fog that everybody deals with on a daily basis. Check them out today. Go to lovemytummy.com. That's lovemytummy.com/mojo, and you can get Atron Teal. You can get a 90-day supply, a 3-month supply. For only $99. Normally, you get 90 capsules. That's for 1 whole month for $39.95. This gives you $20 straight off the top. Same as downtown. Check them out today. Go to lovemytummy.com/mojo.
Oh my goodness. Let's see over on the Twitters. Deck sanding slug.
Yeah.
Be careful of the sawdust there, slug. That's not good.
It's not healthy for you.
No, it's not. Might affect one of those eye stalks of yours.
Yeah, probably.
Does it surprise anyone that an ex-governor of a progressive bent would try to get mixed up in climate politics with the president of China? And no, it's not really a surprise. But the fact is it's just really,
yeah.
Trump is the bad guy, and anyone knows this. Listen to this long enough. We're not like Trump guys.
Yeah.
But by God, we're gonna if it's wrong on one end, it's wrong on the other. And I'm just saying, if
you got it, if you're gonna take it on the chin, you better take it on the chin proper. Speaking of taking it on the chin, Swallowwell claims that a random guy punched him for not impeaching Trump yet.
Okay, stop for just a second. This is one of those people that you would know for a fact. You need to change your last name. I get, apparently, he did not get his ass beat enough as a kid.
I think he did.
No, I don't think he did because he still has that name.
Swalwell?
I'm just saying, I get it. This is not like olden times when one must be proud of his father's name. Nope.
My name was given to me by my father's 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 father. What did he do? Swalwell.
Can't, dude. You can't. You can't.
Back in the day where your name was actually your occupation.
Yes.
Stephen Smith. What are you? I'm a Smith.
Oh, good. Because this would be awkward if
That's
you were
right.
chamber pot emptier.
That's right.
Anyway.
Eric Swalwell. Because that's it.
Because that's it. I mean, theoretically, we could just wrap that part up and be done.
Well, yeah, he apparently took one on the chin.
So Swallowwell
Took
to
one
a bunch of
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Because people are upset that he hasn't impeached the president yet.
Because Swalwell has the actual authority to impeach the president at will and just hasn't done it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's new. When did that get into the?
I don't know.
When did that get into the Constitution? I don't recall that being there at all.
I don't know.
Is that part of the Commerce Clause or something?
It has to be. Yeah.
I don't
you
know. It's weird. Democratic California Representative Eric Swalwell.
I'm sorry.
Did I miss
Kevin Hutchison on the Facebook says Swallowwell has a very punishable face.
Wow.
You're gonna make Dylan not want to use the bell anymore tonight.
No, I feel bad for Lep, who's going to be sitting there going,
Hey, he's loving it.
tomorrow is going to be like 150 things and it's just be our show.
Yeah, that's good.
It usually is anyway. Anyway, the Democratic California representative claimed in a tweet Sunday night that a passenger on his United Airlines flight punched him in the shoulder for not yet impeaching President Trump.
Oh, so I'm sorry. He didn't get one on the chin. Instead, they missed and hit his
He
shoulder.
took one on the shoulder.
Took one in the shoulder.
This is the actual tweet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the best part about this. I'll read it and I'll explain it in a second. A passenger boarding the United plane I'm on just stopped in front of me, punched me in the shoulder, and said, "You all better get your act together and impeach him."
You all.
You all.
You all.
Now, the funny part is he turned around and he did @United, which means he tagged them directly so that way he could make a kind of
A big statement about it.
without having to make a big statement about it. Yeah.
He's trying to make a big stink
Yeah.
out of a small turd.
That's like the rap. That's like the one you feel it and it's like, oh, and
It's a pebble.
it's like a pebble at best. Looks like a rabbit pellet.
Yeah.
Yep.
It hurts a lot going out. But then it's nothing.
It's a whole lot of pushing and grunting
For nothing.
for nothing. He's not using Atrantil.
No, he's not.
Twitter users almost immediately met the tweet with a heavy dose of skepticism.
What?
I know, right? What? Coincidentally, someone just stopped me in the street and said, quote, "I agree with your position of the big news of the item of the day.
It's
very encouraging." And that was from a one Matt Walsh. Which is so good.
Supporters of impeachment now turning to assault against members of Congress? Or just Swallowwell? Making stuff up. That's Dan McLaughlin.
This let me try this one.
3, 2.
This presupposes anyone actually knows who you are.
Stephen Miller.
Stephen Miller.
I'll take things that didn't happen for 500, Alex. Andrew Follett.
Andrew Follett, yes. The former presidential candidate has made news in the past over his tweets, including one instance where he made a veiled threat to nuke people that don't comply with a gun ban. Swallowwell recently dropped out of the presidential race after struggling to get past 1% in the polls.
Kylie over on the Facebook. It's a good thing his name isn't Richard.
I know. It's the little things. You know what? I bet you.
You missed it.
No, I didn't. I was waiting for you to handle that one.
Oh gosh.
I wonder though. It got me thinking. I wonder what his like. There's got to be a Richard in his family somewhere. I need somebody to look that up.
Somebody go look up Dick.
Like somebody.
He left it wide open.
He
buddy.
did. I
He
know.
left it
I just-
wide open.
I want because you know it's in there somewhere.
Yeah, you know there's a little dick in everybody,
There is.
in every family.
God bless him. I know there's at least 2 in mine.
And now he's really looking it up right
am.
now. He is really, literally, honestly looking it up. And while he's doing that, let me tell you about Patriot Mobile. As conservatives, we stand together to fight for our freedoms. While we have more members at Patriot Mobile than Joe Biden's campaign rallies,
Bless his heart.
yeah, sad, bad things. They still need you to join them in supporting your values. See, Patriot Mobile provides reliable nationwide phone coverage. They keep your phone number. You can keep that. You can bring your own phone if you want to. You can buy a new phone if you want to. And for a limited time, you can buy a Moto Z3 Play for only $10 a month.
Nice.
And you can get one free when you activate 2 lines of service. It's not fake news, guys. You can buy a Moto Z3 Play and get one free. It's a feature-rich phone. It's an amazing thing. It has expandable storage options available to it. With a limited plan starting as low as $25 a month, don't wait. Visit patriotmobile.com/mojo50. That's patriotmobile.com/mojo50 or call the U.S.-based team at 1-877-367-7524. That's 1-877-367-7524. Let them know that Mojo sent you when you call because, well, that's the only way we get shown that that you guys caught from us. But, I mean, it's there. You'll love to speak with Patriot Mobile's.
The way to deliver that. That's
You'll
a great
love
delivery.
to speak with patriots that passionately believe in freedom of speech, Second Amendment, and the sanctity of life. Again, that's patriotmobile.com/mojo50 or call them at 1-877-367-7524. That's true.
I do find it funny. He was born in Sac City, Iowa. He's named after his daddy, but he's not a junior.
His daddy?
Yeah. Oh, he is a junior. I'm sorry. He is a junior. I didn't know that.
He's a junior Swallowwell.
He is a junior Swallowwell. Let's see. Ironically enough, both his parents were Republicans, and he's not.
Yeah.
He went to Campbell University here in North Carolina.
Oh, my.
He broke both of his thumbs in 2001.
Oh. I don't want to know how.
This is all the
Rough Road to Head.
Swallowwell.
Rough Road to
Just
Head
saying.
says, so much for Swallows Well, if you choose to spit out lies. Good job.
That's disgusting.
That was well played.
I wonder. Never mind.
Never mind.
We're not gonna.
No, not gonna do.
Not gonna do it.
Worst porn star name ever? Swalwell. I agree.
I was gonna say. Can you imagine that as now on the main stage?
Swalwell.
And he's dancing to cherry pie. No, it's cherry.
She's my cherry pie.
Good, Jacob Bottas on his feet. Yeah, that's.
Oh, that'd be so wrong. That'd be
on
so
a myriad of levels.
wrong.
you don't-
Almost as wrong as Mayor Pete
Oh, you mean the butt gig?
Buttgig, who decided to meet privately
Oh, of course he did.
with the BLM activists over the summer.
I find this ironic. I find this hilarious that a gay black man is hanging out with
gay
a
white
bunch
man.
of. I mean, excuse me, gay white man is hanging out with a bunch of black people.
Well, he is. I mean,
And I'm talking like
look.
hardcore activist black folks, not like regular black people. I'm talking the hardcore, almost militant, tribalists, as it were. And that's not a pun.
as spoken by BLM leaders, if he hasn't been able to win the support of Black South Bend,
There's a black South Bend.
I don't think he should win the support of Black America.
We need to get Watson in on this.
Oh, we really do.
There's a black South Bend. He's not. I mean, he's not from that area, but
He could be.
only because he's black. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, for a bit.
Oh,
He's from the Midwest. He can do that.
make him go over there.
Yeah, it's true.
We'll find out if there's a black version. Is it just dark or is it the demographic?
We
don't
need to
know.
send Watson to South Bend.
Right away. Go away. Guys, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. It's almost like we love what we do.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, it's magic.
You know.
You know.
Swallow and Bootygate could dance to It's Raining Men. Rough Roads Ahead over there. Very good. Good job.
That song will be stuck in my head now. It's raining men.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. I wanna go out. Okay. We're not padding anything. What?
She can't listen to us or she's going to fall up the elliptical laughing. I don't care. Keep listening anyway.
Look, that just intensifies intensifies your workout.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's hardcore right there. Wait a minute, which one are we starting with?
I would say her.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I would
That's
say
what
her.
figured.
And then lead that into this. Or do you want to do the other way around?
No.
Because that gives us leeway to talk about this.
Let's do this one because we'll probably finish. This will probably take up the rest of the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Because that's a lot.
That is a lot. It's digging in deep.
A lot. That's what she said.
You can't pad the bell count when you have actual bells to ring. Just saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a play on words there, but yes,
Mm-hmm.
they need to get a bell. I know they're not. The bells don't have bells, but they need a bell. I'm serious. I think we need to get the bells a bell.
I think that would be very good, Harry.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think we might have to pool together or find out. I got to talk to Rough Roads. Maybe we'll pitch them up one of these.
These are easy to make.
No, I know they are. The
Bevanbell.com or whatever.
They make those in bulk though, don't they?
Oh yeah.
I
No,
don't
you can buy like individuals too.
Oh, okay, perfect then.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
guess what the bells are getting for Christmas?
Bells.
You're not going to use them, I'm sure, but
You're still gonna
then
get
at-
'em.
But then at least that point, they can't say anything.
That they don't have them.
Mm-hmm.
It's
We
like-
got to get one for Jen Torres too.
Oh yeah.
She'll never use it either.
No,
but,
she'll never use it.
But then that way, you can't use the excuse you don't have it.
right.
Anyway,
It's
DOA show.
I mean, you can use the excuse of I'm just a serious show and I'm going to do it seriously.
Yeah, but
That's cool.
Anybody who knows Jen knows it.
she's
she's
doing
not-
but she's doing a serious show.
She's not. Yeah, but that's.
It's what she does. It's like okay.
Do you
look,
know why that show's only an hour? Because she physically can only be serious for like an hour.
That's true.
That's very
That's
true.
true.
And that's-
Dude,
that's-
it's like when I was it's like when I was alone.
Oh,
It's like when I
wait
was
a minute.
alone.
Hold on. When you were alone?
Yes, when I was alone. Do you remember when I was alone?
I do remember when you were alone.
Of course you remember when I was alone because you were alone.
It was a dark time.
You were stuck away.
It was
You couldn't join me.
hard.
It was terror. I was so serious. I know, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Oh my goodness, it's just emotion just took over me. So
Yeah, it's a lot better now. We're good.
Yeah, we're
We're
fine.
fine. It's all right.
DOA show. Defenders Lives on mojo50.com. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Goodness. So, Sheila Jackson Lee.
Wait.
Isn't she's just a peach, isn't she?
Yeah, she is a. We have some words from her.
We do have some words for her. She was kind of speeching
Speechifying.
to reporters last week when she kind of said this.
A bill that I've introduced dealing with the caliber weapon. I've held an AR-15 in my hand. I wish I had it. It is as heavy as 10 boxes that you might be moving. And the bullet that is
Oh,
utilized,
stop.
the
Let's stop. It's as heavy as 10 boxes
that you might be.
you might be moving. How big are these boxes?
big.
Sheila,
Big enough.
Representative Lee.
Well, her hands are out
They were this big.
Yeah.
That's
They were almost stretched out as far as she can stretch them.
Yeah. So, carrying 10 of those.
10 of those boxes.
So if they were this big,
That's much bigger than
10
an AR.
of those.
I don't think she
What are in those boxes?
I think she might not be holding an AR, my friend.
Well, I would argue she hasn't either. But 10 boxes
10 boxes.
full of what?
Full of something. Stuff that you can move.
Like what stuff? Like
Stuff. Moving stuff like stuff you can move stuff.
she
Maybe it's fragiles.
is it for? Doesn't she look like she'd be a cat lady?
I don't know, but she definitely sounds like a man.
Man, she feels like a
No.
woman,
No.
or a woman. She
No.
feels like a man.
No. Man, she sounds like a man.
Oh, God bless her.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently they're filled with something.
Filled with books, maybe? Mojo Groupie over there.
I don't know. I don't know.
That would be heavy, yes.
That would be heavy, but you can't carry 10 of those at one time. So I don't know. I'm confused. I mean, there could be 10 boxes full of nothing technically.
Right, yeah.
And I don't. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe Clary, finish this up. There's got to be more.
Sure. Let's see.
So 10
Hold on.
boxes.
10 boxes.
And the bullet that is utilized, a 50 caliber, these kinds of
Wait.
bullets, need to be licensed and do not need to be on the street.
The 50 cal.
My bill that I've introduced,
The 50
and the bullet that is utilized, a 50 caliber, these kinds of bullets,
50 caliber bullet.
need to be licensed and do not need to be on the street.
Okay, a 50 caliber bullet.
50 caliber. So
a 50 caliber bullet. I have actually on a shelf.
Right.
Actually, it's in a box currently. But I have
things he places on a shelf.
yes, is a dummy round, a 50 caliber dummy round.
Right.
Actually, that went into. Daggone it! It was into one of the aircrafts. I can't remember which one currently off the top of my head, but it was a dummy round that was ran through that we used to use for aircraft in the Navy.
Yeah.
That's kind of a big bullet. You've seen it.
Right, I have.
You've seen it.
I have seen your big boy.
It's it's really big.
So let me for those that are actually watching the show.
Yes, on the YouTubes and the Facebooks
on the
and everything
YouTubes,
else.
on the Facebooks. Here is okay. So I've circled in black what an AR is, what an AR bullet goes to. There's a 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, 6. That whole thing. There's an AR, and then what she's talking about is encased in the blue.
Yes, it's circled in blue.
Circled in blue. It's a 50.
For those of you that aren't
Caliber.
watching anything from right or from left to right, we have a comparison set up for it's a quarter sitting there, and then you have the 380, the 22 long rifle, the 40, the 9mm, the 10 millimeter, the 45,
38 special,
the 5x7. 5x7 28. You have
the 357.
Oh, yeah,
and
357,
You got the 30 carbine.
300 blackout, the 7.62, the 5.56, 7.62, the 7.62 51 millimeter. You have
The 7.62 54
the
millimeter.
30-06, and then way at the end, way bigger, way taller,
It's like exponential growth,
protruding out there like
like a sore thumb.
is the 50 BMG, and then they put next to it, just for the giggle sake, a
12
shotgun
ga-
shell,
a 12
gauge
gauge.
shotgun shell.
Yeah, because why not?
Yes, why not? The literally between the 30-aught and the 50 cal, there's almost I would argue about an inch,
Yeah, at least
Longer,
one.
at least?
maybe more.
maybe more. That's a big one.
I'm gonna say if we were comparing quarters, the 50 is at least a 6 quarter. And at least a 6 quarter, and the 223 is about a quarter and a half.
Yes, the bullet diameter of a 50 cal
Is
bullet
larger than a quarter.
is a half an inch
Larger than a quarter.
larger than a quarter. The neck is a half an inch. The shoulder is 0.735 of an inch. The base is almost a full inch. The rim is almost a full inch. The point is, the case length is almost 4 inches. The overall length is 5.45 inches. Technically, this bullet is bigger than most men on average.
It's at least the average. This bullet is the average.
Well, no, because it's got the .45. So it makes it bigger.
Yeah, okay.
It does make it bigger.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
So
All right. So,
she is not allowed, or she wants to ban these from the streets.
right. Respectively, though, quiet guy in the back says, I really, really, really want to shoot an AR that uses a 50 caliber bullet now.
Right?
Right?
I don't think it could, though.
I don't think it's available.
And not that it's because of it's an AR,
Right.
but because of the fact that that would be... Let's see. Probably the best way to describe this is they have they have guns that shoot shotgun shells. And we're not talking little baby ones. We're talking full-blown 12 gauge. And anybody who's ever shot a 12 gauge knows it's got a little bit of a kick.
Just a little.
It's a tad.
It's just hair.
Look, to better put into this perspective,
Perspective, yeah.
the 50 cal is primarily used most commonly in the Barrett and in the Barrett.
Right.
The Barrett 50 caliber
that
sniper rifle.
That makes sense.
This is the rifle that done with a computer can snipe and hit a target at almost, I believe it's 1.5 miles. Maybe more. Like this sucker can it's a huge bullet. It's a large projectile. It does a lot of damage. And this is just from Wikipedia. We're not doing too much stuff in here. The where did it go? I just saw it. Oh, it wasn't here. Primary use. Typical uses. I'm sorry. Typical uses.
Right there.
Right here. Black and white.
Military.
The primary military use of the round.
Is for a Browning?
A Browning M2 HB heavy machine gun.
Yeah. Sheila Jackson Lee with an AR-15. Very nice tech crew.
Looks just like her.
That is a cannon, bro.
Yeah, that's anti-aircraft is what that is. That's
that's anti-aircraft.
yeah. But it's used by the Coast Guard, by the Army,
Yes.
by, oddly enough, the New York Police Department,
What?
as well as Pittsburgh.
Huh. You mean those places that tell you can't bring your guns anywhere?
Yeah, the 50 BMG round can effectively disable a vehicle when fired into the engine block.
Yeah. Now, the reason why we're even digging into this is kind of just because if you're going to argue against something,
Please, God, know what you're talking about.
at least know the basics of what you're talking about. You can be sort of wrong.
But
Because if you're arguing against something like this, you're going to be sort of wrong.
on one way or another. So be this wrong. Don't be this wrong.
Right. Missed it by that much. You
Yeah.
know, it's
Yeah.
that area where you're just, at the middle of nowhere.
Call it a clip instead of a magazine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Something like that.
That's fine.
I might even give you a little bit of the whole assault weapon thing.
Yeah, sure.
Fine.
Maybe.
But when you go blatant like this.
Right.
To it is as heavy as 10 boxes that you might be moving. And uses a 50 caliber round. Yeah.
Do you think that a cat cooler is as heavy as 20 boxes that you might be moving?
It must be.
10 boxes. 10 boxes.
It must be.
Because I'm telling you, maybe we can get one and use it as target practice and then get them to fix it.
With our 50 caliber bullets that we'll be firing
From
at
our
it.
AR-15.
From our AR-15 with the
Yeah.
grenade launchers. Oh,
That I
that's
don't have.
That's a whole
That
nother
I don't have.
that you know of.
I don't have.
That you know of.
Lost it in a boating accident.
Damn.
Completely gone.
That all of them?
Yes.
Damn it.
It's a big boat.
That's what happens when we take them all. We were fishing
Yeah, fishing and hunting
at the same time.
for bear.
Some big fish
Salmon.
and bear
Salmon
was a
fishing
big
and bear.
boat in the
and there.
that creek was huge.
Yeah, it's
a
huge creek.
Big.
It was in the mountains.
It was the streams and the creeks out there were.
Yeah, it was a
Wow.
big boat in a little stream.
Sounds like a big turd in a small bowl.
That's right.
Anyway.
But anyway, Cat coolers are amazing, which we should have had when we went there because that would have been
helpful. We wouldn't have
so
lost all those
I know.
guns.
I'd have been able to at least hold the fish.
Yes, the whole thing was a complete wash.
It was. Cat coolers are amazing. Not only are they rugged, which we learned about Tuesday. Yes, I get it. But they keep your ice cold for up to 7 days. They're made in the United States. They're fully customizable, and they come in many, 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 many colors.
But wait, there's more.
Like I said earlier, cat coolers come with a lifetime warranty. What does that mean for you? It means it doesn't really matter what you do to it. If you somehow break this thing, if you got Harry to sit on it and it broke,
That would be a feat in and of itself.
that would be a feat in and of itself. They'll fix it or they'll replace it. No questions asked. It's amazing what they do. You should check them out. Go to catcoolers.com. That's catcoolers.com. Use my name. Well, now I actually give you this name. Steven, Steven. And you can get 10% off on the discount there. This is catcoolers.com, promo code Steven.
The quiet guy in the back, a 50 caliber bullet,
Yes.
is bigger than most men. I laughed so hard that sweet baby Jesus APR coffee
Just
came out of my nose. Way to pad your dating resume. Could I request at least 30 seconds of bell ringing for that comment?
No, but I will give you that.
Give a couple. And then, yes, and while y'all are at it, you need to go to AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Pick up some APR coffee. It is
Oh my gosh.
amazing.
We have the chocolate cherry in the cup.
It is good.
Oh my god, oh, so good.
If you're a coffee, like for real, we don't get paid for this. This is nothing special, but
No.
they're a huge. They're supporters of Mojo. We're big fans. If you love coffee, you will love this. You will love this coffee. He roasts and flavors the beans
Himself.
exactly, all done in house. I'm telling you, you will not be sorry. And if you're in the Iowa area, I believe that he does something with the flea market or something out in that area.
He does the farmer's
It's
market.
a farmer's market. That's the word I was
Not
looking
the flea
for.
market.
Not
the
the flea market. Farmer's market.
Mm-hmm,
Just look around for it. I'm telling you, you will not be sorry. Go to AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
You will be satisfied.
I am thoroughly satisfied every single time.
Deck Sanding Slug says, so many guns have been lost in the Mojo River.
And that river is a tiny little creek,
That is
too.
a tiny little creek. I've
Like
been there. I've seen it.
I've peed streams bigger than that sucker, and I may not have.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I tell you,
Was it
you would have done the same.
Was it raging?
No, that was a show tune for Virginia Jackal. That was specifically for her.
I wasn't paying attention.
I know, it's okay.
I'm sorry, Lloyd. Harry, whatever.
HR.
Who the hell are we?
I'm Lloyd.
That's right.
HR 1296.
HR 1296. What is HR 1296? That sounds like something that we might want to know.
HR 1296 is a House bill that was introduced in February of this year.
Oh, good. A House bill from February
Of this year.
of this year.
Yeah, it's currently sitting in the House Judiciary Committee.
Oh, good. So that means it's like on its last leg.
No, it's kind of its first leg.
It's the first leg. Well, it's a leg.
It's a leg. It's a peg.
It's a.
Peg leg. Maybe.
I had a bad thought. Is it hanging out there with some of the climate change bills that have been thrown out there too?
Most likely.
They're making love and rubbing
I'm
up against one another.
probable. It's highly probable. You see, this is distinctly, and I quote, to regulate assault weapons, to ensure the right to keep and bear arms is not unlimited and for other purposes.
So let me hold on. So to regulate assault weapons,
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's an assault weapon?
I'm glad you asked that. They actually go through
Oh,
all
they
of
do,
the-
but like
Yeah.
legitimately,
Yeah.
there's no an assault weapon as we've
Well,
stated many
so-
times is anything that you assault someone with.
It's a weapon.
To ensure the part that scares me is I'm going to read in a second, but
Just say that
Well,
line
I'm going
one
to do
more
this
time.
one. I'm
Yeah,
going to do
yeah,
this part in a second. The second one I want to address for other purposes.
Yeah.
That's kind of open ended, don't you think? That's like a little unfair to just kind of say it's for other purposes. That's like having
The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Wait a minute, where'd that come from?
Second Amendment.
Huh. But this says...
Constitution of the United States, Second Amendment.
Huh.
A well-regulated militia being necessary to secure being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
But this bill that was introduced in February of this year is to ensure that the right to keep and bear arms is not unlimited.
The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. We already have 200,000 laws on the books to infringe your Second Amendment rights.
Yeah, but this says to ensure the right to keep and bear arms is not unlimited.
The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Or to ensure that the right to keep and bear arms shall not be unlimited.
Shall not be infringed.
Is not unlimited.
Shall not be infringed.
Oh, this is just amazing stuff in here. If you dive into it just a teensy-weensy little bit. Just a little bit. So you go into the terms and definitions. And you go down here, the term the semi-automatic pistol is anything as a repeating pistol. It utilizes the portion of the energy of the firing cartridge to extract the fired cartridge in the case. Basically, it spells a round out and pulls another one in. Requires separate pull from the trigger for each firing, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Goes down the list. Here's where it gets a little bit interesting. Number 36, the term semi-automatic assault weapon, in parentheses, means any of the following, regardless of country of manufacturer or caliber of ammunition accepted. A semi-automatic rifle.
Oh, you're going to do this, aren't you?
Oh, I am. A semi-automatic rifle that has the capacity to accept a detachable magazine.
Detachable penis.
That goes back to the 50 cal. And any one to a forward grip. Now remember, it can have any one of these on attached to it.
You know, I've had the forward grip tried on me before.
I don't need to know what you and your wife do in the bedroom. I'd stop. Nope. The fact that you have children is enough for me. Thank you. Good night. Folding, telescoping, or detachable stock, or is otherwise foldable and adjustable in a manner that operates to reduce the length, size, or any other dimension, otherwise enhances the concealability of the weapon.
I never like to reduce the size.
No, I don't either. Number 4, and this one's a doozy, a grenade launcher. So, I have to ask.
Yes.
Anybody out there?
Once again, fell in the river.
I know, damn it. So the ones that fell in the river.
Yes.
Of all of them that fell in the river.
Yes.
All fell in the river.
No, wait, they all got.
They all got washed away.
Gone. They're all gone.
They're all out in the ocean somewhere. Some poor shark is assaulting another adfish in gunpoint.
Yes.
So, did any of your guns have a grenade launcher attachment on it?
I will.
Well, they're in the river now, so it doesn't matter.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
No, but we need to know. Did you have?
Will neither confirm nor deny.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll move on. Number 5, a barrel shroud. Anybody know what a barrel shroud's for? Anybody? Anybody? Heat displacement. That's all it's for.
That's all it's there.
That's all it's there for.
Yeah.
Number 6. Now, anybody who knows guns, or even doesn't, should know this. Well, maybe not. If you know guns, you know that. Number 6, a threaded barrel.
Wait. You can't have a threaded barrel anymore?
Apparently not.
That makes no sense.
No, it doesn't, because anybody that knows anything about guns knows that most all barrels are threaded, because that's what has the little thing in there. So when the bullet launches out, it causes it to spin and spiral, so that way it hits its target with precision.
Right, yeah.
It's not like shooting a musket ball where it just kind of goes
Right.
and kind of goes willy-nilly
I was
wherever.
thinking they meant more like the threaded end. So you can't attach like a silencer.
Maybe that's
so
what
you
it
can't
is.
attach the silencer.
Maybe.
To it. That's kind of what I was thinking when they said
That's
threaded barrel.
possible.
I was thinking more like the attachment property.
Maybe. I don't know. Either way, it's stupid. Semi-automatic rifle that has a fixed magazine with a capacity to accept more than 10 rounds, except for an attachment tubular device designed to accept and capable of operating only with 22 caliber rimfire ammunition. So basically, you can have a 22.
Mm-hmm. You can have a 22 of anything. Dex Sandy Slug is asking, if I use my bright pink Hello Kitty rifle to whack someone over the head, does it then become an assault rifle?
Yes, because you assaulted him with it.
And that's exactly what I Spy replied.
Oh, see, they keep going back to this pistol grip or folding, telescoping, or detachable stock, a fixed magazine, with the capacity to accept more than 5 rounds. It's for a shotgun.
Right.
A grenade launcher. Again, the grenade launcher. I'm going to look real fast.
Dude, I want a grenade launcher.
I do too. Now that they keep mentioning it, it's like the power of suggestion.
I really want one now.
It's like when I used to smoke and I would watch those truth commercials about, the risks of smoking, made me want to smoke a cigarette. Every single time.
Okay, so Rough Roads Ahead is trying to make a point, but I want to point this out to you. Rough Roads Ahead, it said you need to read that again slowly because a semi-automatic with a pistol grip includes pistols. Now, here's the thing. They actually have a separate section for pistols. This is talking about semi-automatic rifles.
Yeah,
specifically semi-automatic.
the one I was
rifles.
the one I was reading was specifically that I went in depth was for the rifles. They do have a list for the pistol.
So they have a list for right there. Actually, right there, D. Semi-automatic pistols.
Yep.
And it says a threaded barrel, a second pistol grip, a barrel shroud, capacity for a detachable magazine. That all of the stuff. Yes.
A semi-automatic version of an automatic firearm, which is ironic because it didn't all
weighing more than 50 ounces when unloaded.
Yeah, but a semi-automatic version of an automatic firearm. I hate to tell you this, but that's pretty much every one of them.
Yep, all of them.
All of them. A stabilizing brace or a similar component. It's just there's so many stupid things on here. Fixed magazine has a capacity to accept more than 10 rounds.
Yes. All of these things.
And that's just pistols. And it goes into shotguns. Again, there's at least 4 mentions that I've seen so far of a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
And they have on here a list of the following things that are accepted. But
no. This
is not.
All of these are following are things that are not accepted. And the list is excruciatingly extensive.
Yeah, let's see.
It is longer than a 50 cal.
That's longer than most men.
But while he's going through the list there and looking through everything, I want to tell you guys a little bit about combat flip-flops. I know their tagline is "Join the unarmed forces," but that's not the point.
It's not. What's the point?
The point of it is that these are combat veterans that have gone and taken tours in all of these war-torn countries that they now try and start businesses in. Places like Afghanistan, where they set up a shop inside of an old boot factory, make the combat flip-flops. Not only do they do that, but they build the communities around them. They make sure and supply them with food and shelter and all the rest. They give them jobs, they give them education, and they fund women's education so that they can fund the next generation's education as well. If you would like to be a part of that, it's really simple. All you got to do is buy something from them, like you do all the time. It could be combat flip-flops. It could be any of their stuff, little baubles, the rest. Go to combatflipflops.com. It's combatflipflops.com. Defender25 is the code, and when you use that, you get 25% off your first purchase.
Something telling me we should have jumped on this a lot sooner. We could make a whole show out of this. This sucker is so deep. We might bring this back tomorrow, seriously, because we haven't even got... That was just what's on the list that we can't have, and the restrictions. That's not even what... Oh, that was just the definitions.
Yeah.
We even touched on the actual law itself.
There's a lot of touching involved.
There is a lot.
All right, we got some bell counts that we need to get to.
Go.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day. Today is Monday, September 23rd. Today we had 5 missed innuendo bells, 81 actual bells, 1 oh my gosh. Giving us a B+ for the day. Peace out and good night, y'all.
Awesome.
That's amazing.
It's not too bad. DOAShow.com.
Yep.
At DOA Show for all this on the social medias. At Mojo50. Mojo50.com. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see y'all tomorrow night.
It'll be
9
amazing.
9 p.m.
That's right.
See you then.
Wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good,
It
though.
could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was terrible.
Get him away!
Hey, boo!
Boo! Boo!